In today's video, we are asking a simple question. Does the party of Stephen Harper, the Conservative Party of Canada, seriously considering replacing the Liberals as the ruling party? Or does it want to remain in opposition forever? Why are they keeping this MAGA politician, Pierre Poilievre, this Donald Trump of the North? Pierre Poilievre is Donald Trump of the North. The opposition, here is what I'm saying. He was interviewed by some YouTube channel called The Northern Perspective, and he attacked the national police, calling the leadership despicable. It's him who is despicable as the leader. He attacked the leadership of the national police, the Royal Mounted Canadian Police, for covering up a crime by then the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. He said so without evidence. Where is your evidence, Pierre? What investigation did you carry? Present your evidence to the nation. We want to hear that. So he was chatting to a YouTube channel called Northern Perspective, as I just said. Accused the mounting the RCMP without any evidence. So do you think Pierre can win the middle ground swing voters? The public safety minister responded by saying Pierre's comments are deeply irresponsible. He has always been a irresponsible politician and risk undermining the trust of the national institution. Suggesting that Canada's national police cover up without evidence is not leadership. It is an attack on the impartiality of the law enforcement. As I said in the other video, the police investigate crime. The politicians make the laws. The police are supposed to enforce those laws without fear, without fear. They go after anybody regardless of his political status, his class, his race, gender, and enforce the law. They have to enforce the law with impartiality. They don't have to favor anybody. They don't have to play favorites. Pierre is suggesting that the Mounties are playing favorites, but he has no evidence. This is what we are seeing coming from the south of the border, where institutions are attacked as being Democrat, judges being attacked as being Democrat, or the judge who goes against. This is what we see in totalitarian countries. My question in this video is, does the Conservative really think they can win an election with Pierre Poilievre? Are you seriously saying you are going to defeat the Liberals? Yes, you can win in Alberta, where everybody vote Conservative regardless. I said in the other video, my professor once made this remark that in Alberta, if you put a dog on a ballot paper and say that dog is representing the Conservative, that dog will be elected as a member of parliament. That's where they blindly, religiously, irrationally vote for Conservative. Not anywhere else in Canada. Canada, they can vote either way. They have to wear your policies. They have to put your policies on a scale and you'll be voted into the office. Pierre was voted here several times here in it because they believe in what he was saying. Right now, the guy has become more nuts in his attack politician. He has become more delusional. He keeps on saying, he promised that he will get a deal first day in the office. Mark is focusing on what he can control. He doesn't control Donald Trump. So Pierre is up to his old games. So Pierre Poilievre is up to his old tricks. One thing surprising about this leader of the opposition, if we can call him so, when he came to politics, he seems like a decent guy. He came to politics the same time when I was coming here. Now, as the time has gone on, he has become more and more into attack dog politics. He has become more vicious into his attacks, into politics of delusion, his politics of attacking everybody. Pierre has vilified political leaders and academics and private citizens in the past. He has exhibited an open hostility towards journalists in the past. He has attacked the legitimacy of the Senate and mocked government regulations. I've said this before. He also supported the convoy insurrection. And Pierre has been a purveyor of division. But in the aftermath of this election in which he lost, we were witnessing a more calmer, a little bit of civility, a little bit of decency from Pierre. Until recently, he becomes the old again, going on a YouTube channel and calling the RCMP despicable, the leadership of the RCMP. That's a government institution which shouldn't be attacked. That's not a leadership, because they are there to serve anyone. They don't play favorite. They have impartiality. They enforce the laws of the country. They are there to serve anyone, whether he's a liberal, is a conservative, is a National Democratic Party, Green Party, whoever. Whether he's green, he's brown, he's black, they serve everybody. They enforce the laws of the country. But he had them and said they cover up for Justin Trudeau. But he is not presenting any evidence. That's the problem with this man. He says anything without any evidence. He can say whatever comes to his mind. That's why I'm saying he is himself is a despicable leader who should be tossed out. This is high time to kick this man out of your party. If the Conservatives are seriously about winning an election, should be not your man. You have to get someone who is more credible, someone who is more serious, someone who is more decent, who has leadership qualities. Pierre does not have any. The bottom line, the idea that the RCMP is biased towards liberals is laughable. Pierre should know the difference between a conflict of interest and what constitutes a crime. Obviously, he doesn't know, because the university dropout, he dropped when he was international relations. He couldn't get grades to keep himself in university. And he has never been a lawyer. He has never gone to law school. All what he knows is relations, where he's telling stories. Now, what we are seeing right now is Poilievre of yesteryear, who expressed support for the freedom convoy insurrection. That was not a demonstration. That was an insurrection. During his leadership campaign, Pierre exhibited contempt for civility, hostility for insiders, and nihilistic disregard for institutions like the Bank of Canada, and whose governor says he was going to fire. Pierre has always attacked institutions. Don't forget that he called then the CEO of Election Canada that he wears the team jersey without any evidence. He attacks anybody without any evidence. Who wants a leader like that? Pierre, civility is the first duty of humanity. If the Conservative wants to win election, they must get rid of Pierre. Not that I have anything against him, but he is not a leader. Pierre Poilievre has no leadership quality.